We know why we're here. 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 I'm not even going. Let's just get into it, bro. I don't even gotta waste no more motherfucking time. First of all, welcome to another stream. Appreciate y'all hanging out today. I'm gonna yap about Black Ops 7, and then me and Spec are gonna play Fate Trigger. So that's the vibe for tonight. And then if he gets off, I might play a little a Blood Strike for a little bit. So the reveal was today. Okay, the reveal for Black Ops 7 was today at Gamescom, logged on like everybody else. And I want to start out by saying that it was probably the most underwhelming trailer I've ever seen for a COD game. It was pretty underwhelming, in my opinion. I don't think that it was like, oh shit, we're back type joint. And I have a lot of tweets here. And I'm kind of just going to go through everything from, like, top to bottom, right? And I want to hear y'all opinions, so keep typing in chat, and then we're just kind of, I just should have kind of let me rant, right? So, let's just look. Right, hold on, let me go just chatting screen. Okay, let me get to, like, a good place. We'll kind of go from there. I want to start with like where the treats are. Okay, so here's the reveal trailer. This trailer was underwhelming as fuck. This trailer, in my opinion, I do not think was that good. Like, first of all, I think the campaign looks weird. I'm not gonna play it, other than the fact that there is a camo for the campaign, and I'll get into that in a second. But I don't see myself playing the campaign. I mean, all of this is like whatever to me. To be honest, the only thing that we really care about is multiplayer. So, the campaign having no difficulty settings is actually pretty cool. I think that's actually a good change for a campaign, because that means that, like, since you want to play with your friends, y'all can't just, like, play on easy. I don't really understand that, though, considering that they have difficulties for zombies, which doesn't make a whole ton of sense, but whatever. This change is fucking awesome. This is awesome. This weapon loadout code thing is so cool. So, like, what's going to be really cool for, like, content, especially for, like, a Call of Duty content creator or like an FPS content creator like myself, when I build class setups, I don't have to show y'all them. You can just take it, right? Which I think is pretty cool. I think some creators are going to be pissed about this because it's like, oh, like, I want people to watch my video. Just put the code in the fucking end, dude. Like, there's going to be some really, like, creative ways I think people are going to do, like, coming up with, like, how to give people the code, which I think is really cool. So this is the big one, and I have a very strong opinion on this, and this is what I just don't get. Okay, so tac sprint is being removed from the game by default, okay, which to me is dumb. Now, y'all need to hear me out, okay? Tac sprinting is a part of COD. Now, tac sprinting is in most modern day FPSs, right? So having tac sprint become a perk is really dumb. And also, like, you can't ADS while wall jumping and sliding without dexterity. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Okay, sure. It might create a way for people to, like, customize their builds and play how they want to play, but everybody is going to have a perk slot taken up by dexterity. How many of you don't use dexterity right now? Everybody uses dexterity. I use dexterity. I don't think there's a class that I have in multiplayer that doesn't have dexterity on it, right? But, like, why are all these things now becoming a part of the perk system? Sure, it's cool for customization and everything, but, like, it's gonna be so fucking broken. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, you guys are not gonna want to be able to slide an ADS around a corner. Like, you don't want to slide an ADS around a corner? You're tripping. Like, we're just gonna fucking hip fire around a corner? No, I'm gonna slide ADS around a corner and shit on you. Like, that design, in theory, just doesn't make any sense, right? Like, if they wanted to keep Omni movement and, like, get rid of attack sprinting as a whole and put everybody on an equal playing field, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'd be okay with that in the long run. Like, I'd still play the game and shit. But, like, this just doesn't make any sort of sense to me. Here's the thing. People who say attack sprint should be completely gone are just bad, in my opinion. I think attack sprint actually adds a skill gap to the game. Now, competitively, sure, like, attack sprint is a little annoying, but it's a part of the game now, right? Like, they either have to keep it in, take it out fully, or nothing else. Like, I really don't think that making it a perk is a good idea at all. I just don't understand it from a gameplay standpoint. Like, everybody wants to wall jump into ADS at the same time. Everybody wants to slide around a corner in ADS at the same time. Everybody is gonna want to attack sprint because they want to outmove everybody else. Like, oh, so that's not no teeth. There you go. There you go. Sorry. But yeah, like, everybody's gonna run this shit. Everybody's gonna run this shit. I'm running that shit, right? Unless, like, aim assist is completely broken in this game, which, like, aim assist is broken already. But, like, especially with, like, people jumping and shit, like, I think aim assist is gonna be way more fucking broken in this game than in BO6. But I just don't understand this. I really don't get it. I think beta is going to be a tell of, like, if this is really dumb or this is really smart. Like, I don't like slow-paced shooter games, right? I play Call of Duty before it's fast pace. The straight sprint movement is not that fast. Everybody's going to want attack sprint because you're going to move faster. So, like, from a design perspective, this just makes no sense, in my opinion. And I think it's going to get GA'd for the CDL. I do think attack sprint will be GA'd for the CDL, and I think it's going to be a mistake. So, like, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just dumb. I think this is a really dumb. This is my least favorite thing about this game. Is making it a perk. Like, I'm going to run that shit. Like, I'm going to run perk greed. I'm not running overkill. I'm going to run perk greed and run 4 perks. I'm going to run attack sprint, dexterity, and 2 other shits. Fast hands and probably something else. Right? Like, that's what you go and do. That's what you go and do. And I just think this is going to make the game, like, so ridiculously unbalanced. Like, it also depends on if they are nerfing attack sprint or not. Like, I just don't understand this, like, at all. Like, usually I can wrap my head around something that they're making, and I just don't get this. This one's a weird one for me. I really don't understand this, to be honest. Now, weapon prestiging. This is awesome. This is a great change. I love weapon prestiging. Them bringing this back is a fucking W. You know, the fact that we're going to have camos all the time is going to make me want to actually grind something. That's why I play a lot of MW3. I played a lot of pubs in Warzone and MW3 because I was grinding the camos, right? Like, that was probably the best part of MW3 was the camo. So them adding this back is sick. I can't wait for this. So, looks like we're getting 30 weapons at launch. So 6 assault rifles, 6 SMGs, 3 marksman rifles, 3 snipers, 3 shotguns, 3 pistols, 2 LMGs, 2 launchers, and 2 melee weapons, which is cool. So it's probably gonna be like knife and something else, right? Probably like a hammer or some shit. And this is great. I know that the M841 is back. The what's the sniper? The fucking DSR. Is that the sniper? DSR? DSR, right? Yeah, DSR. It's a DSR, right? Am I tripping? Yeah, it's DSR. Yes, the DSR is back, which is cool. And then there's the Peacekeeper. And I think there's one more, right? Well, whatever. Like, the Peacekeeper, like, those are 2 great guns to bring back. So that means that means it's going to be all original SMGs, which is going to be really, really sick. So I'm very excited for the gun pool of this game as well. So it looks like we're getting 16 maps with 3 remakes, which is actually fine. So we get Raid, Hijacked, and Blackheart. I've actually seen the pictures of Raid, and it looks fucking sick. It actually looks so cool. So this 20v20 mode actually interests me. I'm not going to lie to y'all. 20v20 used to be like really good in the old CODs, so this actually could be a really, really good change. So 16 mastery camos total for players to unlock, with camos being earnable from playing the campaign as well. The camo hub will also be available in Black Ops 7 from day one. That's a lot of grinding. Completionists are going to fucking eat with this game. And like, dude, I'm down for a fat mastery camo grind, low-key. Like, I thought Dark Matter was easy, all things considered. Like, Dark Matter in the grand scheme of camo grinding is easy. But like, I think being rewarded with more camos instead of putting all the time in just one is actually a great change on that, which is really, really, really sick. So the cross progression is like something that I knew was going to happen. Like, that's fine that you cross progress through like Warzone campaign, multiplayer, whatever, right? That's cool. So the end game PvE thing, I don't really care about this. It looks really cool. From my side, it's kind of like a raid in a cool way. I know you can like grind camos doing that, which is really sick. So that's kind of a cool change. But yeah, so the HUD actually looks pretty fucking clean to me. This is actually really sick. This is really, really clean. It looks like BO4, bro. It looks like BO4, dude. I think it looks really cool. So the main map is up here apparently, but apparently it got like cut out or whatever. Yeah, dude, raid actually looks crazy. This is actually super sick. I'm okay. I don't really, okay, I don't know, I wouldn't say okay. I would like them to make new shit, but now that they are remastering old shit but giving their own kind of like twist on it is pretty freaking cool. This is awesome. I'm actually very excited to play this for sure. Oh, dude, okay, yeah, we gotta talk about this. This is huge. I think that this is a fucking phenomenal change. I think doors are dumb as fuck. I do not understand why doors were ever in this game to begin with, right? They make sense for, like, Warzone. Like, Warzone doors, I can understand. Multiplayer, 0 sense. Literally 0. There is no reason that any door should be in a multiplayer map. Warzone makes sense because it's a battle royale map. Like, that makes sense to me. I can understand that. Like, bigger map, you can use doors to outplay people and like get cover and stuff. I understand that. For a fast-paced multiplayer shooter, this makes legitimately no sense. But them taking doors out, fat W. Huge W. This is interesting to me. So the overclock system, right? That allows players to upgrade the capabilities of their equipment, field upgrades, and score streaks, allowing more customization than ever before. So it's like you're able to level up your score streaks and then I guess customize them, kinda, which is very interesting. I think this might make streaks a little bit broken, and looping streaks is going to be really annoying, but I know that's a perk now. But I don't really have an opinion on this because I've never seen this in game. I think it might be slightly broken, but who the hell knows? It could be really fun. It could be really annoying. So weapon prestige returns. This is the way. All right, let's go to the weapon prestige thing. Them, I think unlocking attachments is sick, to be honest. Like, that's really, really cool. So you unlock attachments for each weapon that makes a big difference on gunplay. So it's probably like stability, fire rate, shit like that, right? Which is really cool. So every weapon has its own specific camo now, which is fucking sweet. I know they had like specific camos, but I guess they have a specific mastery camo, which is really dope. And I wonder if you're gonna be able to put those camos on other guns. $250 levels and camo, and a camo unlocked at the end. That's so freaking cool, dude. That's awesome. What am I missing? Wall jumping. Okay, this honestly is not, in my opinion, not that huge of a deal. Like, yeah, okay, so like, yeah, wall jumping is like, all right, cool, you can just boop, boop. But like, am I crazy, or does this base movement look so slow?
And outstyle your opponents across the game, including wall jump for new traversal capabilities. We've also taken a close look at feedback and have made tuning adjustments across the board for a more controlled experience, including the removal of tactical sprint by default, with the ability to opt into that through our perk system. Also expanding Omni movement to include new ways to outmaneuver and...
Okay, there's something I need to point out. This looks incredibly slow, like Modern Warfare 2. I think the gunplay looks really, really slow. I know this is just an alpha build, or this is like their current build that they have of the game right now, I just think it looks slow. I think a lot of people are going to use tax sprint. I really do. So I just think they need to either keep it in or take it out. Keep it in or take it out. One or the other. Keep it in or take it out. One or the other. I don't think that there is a different, you know, way around this, to be honest. Like, it's got to be one or the other, in my opinion. Shotzi's about to eat? Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro. He is going to fucking... Dude, Shotzi is going to go absolutely fucking off in this game. But, like, the tax sprint thing is weird. And I think there is a potential for the CDL GA it. I think they are going to GA it. I think if they're going to GA anything, they're going to GA snipers and tax sprinting, which I think is really dumb. Because I think tax sprint adds a skill gap, but I don't fucking know. But, like, the wall jumping is actually really cool. I actually agree with this. Who said this? It's a core strategic mechanic. If they remove it by default, you lose a perk slot for something that should be free. I agree with that. I think tax sprint should be a setting in the game. Like, here's the thing. I will never rip on somebody for playing how they want to play, right? I have my own play style. You guys have your own play style. That's perfectly fine, all right? I do not understand them removing it and putting it in the perk pool. I don't get it. It is going to make the same, like, it's just not, it's not gonna be fun. I don't think it is. Like if you want to like turn tax sprint off and not play with tax sprint, that's okay. But taking up a perk slot is just dumb, in my opinion. Like, make it a setting. I don't know why it's not a setting. It should be a setting. Like, put it in the Omni movement settings. Like, okay, it's off by default, but if you want to turn it on through this setting. What's wrong with that? Like, I think tax sprint, it should be a setting. It should absolutely be a setting. I just don't understand that. I think this is a really, really dumb change. I don't get that. I think it's stupid. But the wall jumping actually does look really cool. What else? Specialist bonus, that's sick. Yeah, the dexterity, no ADS while sliding, diving, or wall jumping by default. But that's like the whole fucking point of Omni movement, no? Like, why? Why would you even make Omni movement if you can't Omni move? Right? Like, what's the point of even having Omni movement if you can't Omni move? Like, you all want to slide backwards, not ADS'd? Really? Like, you all want to be able to slide backwards and not ADS. Come on, dog. I'm telling you right now, the most two used perks in this game are going to be tax sprinting and dexterity. For sure. No doubt. Without a doubt. That is a dumb as fuck change, in my opinion. I just think it's stupid. I just don't agree with this. I think it's dumb. Like, you guys can get after me about it and, like, tell me I'm wrong. It's just my opinion. I think it's dumb. You guys don't want to tax sprint in Warzone? With the base movement being exactly the same? You're telling me that you all don't want to tax sprint in Warzone? Come on, bro. Dude, how long is it going to take you to get across Verdansk with no tax sprint? Chalk. Like, I think it's stupid, bro. I bet you $100 they reverted after the beta. I think they reverted after the beta. All right, so it looks like that's about it. But it also looks like that this game was greenlit to be developed alongside BO6, which kind of worries me. But anyway, all right, so I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to give my opinion right now. I think everything about this game so far is so good, right? Like, the changes that they're implementing to make the game have more content is great. And I understand that, right? I do not get the core of this game. That is my biggest problem I have with what was revealed, right? I don't get why they're doing these things to Omni movement. It's not even Omni movement anymore. Like, you're telling me that I can slide in any direction and not aim down sight? Like, isn't that a little stupid to y'all? Like, the whole point of Omni movement is to be able to do anything whenever you want, when you want. And now I have to give up 2 of my perks to play the way I want? Like, isn't that just a little dumb to y'all? Like, I'm gonna say it. Like, it's same thing. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, right? 2 steps forward being that they're fixing a lot of the shit about the game, like no content, the stupid fucking skins, and all this shit, and like more original maps, and like less remakes, and more new content and seasonal content to keep us engaged. That's great. And I'm all for that, right? We're finally going into like a futuristic warfare, which I think a lot of us have wanted for a very long time, especially people like me. And I understand that. But the thing that doesn't make sense is, again, we are catering to the casual player base, which is fine, right? But if you want to cater to the casual player base, make the game accessible for everyone who wants to play it. Right? When I mean accessible, I mean, like, let us build how we want to play. Right? Like, why are these, like, perks? Like, this is something that should just be in the base form of the game. And they should put it into the settings. Right? Let us customize how we want to play. It doesn't, bro, here's the thing. When this game comes out and there are 2 perks, and these 2 perks are broken, it doesn't matter if you're a casual or sweat. Everybody's going to run them. Right? So it's got to be one or the other, in my opinion. Like, when dexterity and the attack sprint perk come out, if they're busted, everybody is going to run them. Right? So there's no point of taking it out of the core game. Make it a setting. Make it a setting. Make it a setting. Make the base movement whatever you want. Make it a setting. Right? You can put attack sprint in and not have it, like, you know, it's gonna be a slight movement increase. Like, we all know that. But, like, you can nerf it a little bit. Like, you could nerf it a little bit. You can nerf the base speed a little bit. I just don't agree with removing it at all. I think it's really, really stupid. But, like, this is what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense at this point. If they were just like, we're fucking taking it out and deal with it, I'd be like, all right. Like, I would have been okay if they're like, you could ADS however you want. There's just no attack sprinting. This game would be better if they're like, you can ADS, dive, and everything, right? You could do all that, right? Just no attack sprint. I'd be like, okay, that's fine. But now I have to run 2 perks to be able to do a core mechanic of the game. Like, that just makes absolutely no sense to me at all. 0. I don't get it, bro. I think that's my biggest gripe with what was revealed so far. And I think a lot of that has to do with, like, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I'm not an old head when it comes to Call of Duty. I was like a Modern Warfare 2 generation. Like, I played COD 4. MW2 was my first COD, right? And I like the new generation of movement in games. I think it's fucking fun. I like it. And like, here's the thing. Like, if you're just bad. Like that, and that's okay. Like, if there's people, these guys who are complaining about the movement were bad when there wasn't any. I bet you $1 million they were still bad, right? Like, it just be like that. But removing a core mechanic of the game makes no fucking sense to put into a loot, to put in a perk system. Make it a setting, or take it out. Make it a setting or take it out, right? But if they take out the ADSing and the attack sprint, right? This is Modern Warfare 2. All over again. No attack sprint. Like, you could slide. Imagine Modern Warfare 2 with just slide canceling. You know what that sounds like to me? Like, boring as shit. Modern Warfare 2 was already slow enough, bruh. But Modern Warfare 2 had tactical sprint because it was like a core mechanic of the game. Is the only thing that made you get away. I just don't think that, like, I don't know, bro. I think that's like my biggest problem with this game. And that's probably like something that would like kill me playing this game. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like, here's the thing. I am not going to pre-order this until I play it. I can't do that to myself right now, especially with this change. Like, this change is what's going to make me not pre-order the game. I mean, I might pre-order it because I want to play beta for content. But like, I don't know, dog. I think this is a really bad move. I think it's a very bad move. And the reason I am saying it is a bad move because there is a way easier way to do this and you can cater to everyone, but they're just not doing it. It's a fucking perk system. Like, bro, everybody's gonna run that shit. Are you kidding me? Even if there was a delay, it's still tax sprint. It's still going to make you get away from people. You're telling me that I'm not going to be able to dive backwards in ADS? What's the point of Omni movement? That's the whole fucking point of Omni movement. Like, why even have slide in the game if you're not going to be able to do that? Like, it's just stupid. It just makes no sense from a design perspective. And I don't know. Other than that, it looks good. I don't think it looks that much better than Black Ops 6. I mean, the maps look cool. Like, Raid looks good. I love the progression system coming back. The fact that we're going to have all these guns in Warzone is crazy to me, that we're not taking out any of the older guns, which is, like, wild to me. I'm surprised that they're not. Well, we don't know, essentially, yet. But, like, I saw something today that said that, like, the Black Ops 7 guns are going to be in Warzone, and they're keeping Black Ops 6 and Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. We're going to have over 200 guns in Warzone. For what? Right? Start sunsetting weapons. Right? You know what would be really cool? What I would love for them to do in Warzone? I would really love this, actually. They should vault all of BO, like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 weapons, right? And then every season when a game comes out, unvault one of them. One of them and make them a ground loot weapon. Make them a ground loot weapon and it goes back into your loadout system and you can use it. Make it like semi-meta, middle of the pack, nothing crazy. Like they brought the Hemlock back, right? Or like every week a new gun from the older guns is meta for some reason, right? That'd be kind of fun. Or like, but like 200 weapons in Warzone is fucking pointless for no reason. Like I wish I could delete guns or like vault weapons of my own from Warzone. Like if they had like a vault option where I could like go through my list of weapons and vault weapons I don't want to use, that would be fucking sick. Because I could just remove the clutter, right? Like I just don't get that shit. Like what you're telling me that nobody's gonna use the dexterity perk and tactical sprint in Warzone? Are you fucking crazy? Like if they say that like Omni movement as it is not the same. Like, if they say that Omni movement is going to be like it is in BO7 and Warzone is fucking cooked. Cooked. I'm telling you guys. Like, it should be what we have right now with wall jumping. That's sick. That will be really fun. But, like, Warzone, going back to the Modern Warfare 2 snooze fest that it was, will happen with this movement. This has Modern Warfare 2 written all fucking over it. And it's very, very, very... Speckle! Speckle! With 20 mountain numbers, everybody, can we please give it up for my man Speckle? Thank you, baby. I love you, baby. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Speckle. I love you, man. I'll be on in like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna finish my rant and then I'm on. Finish my rant and then I'm on. W Speckle. Thank you, Speckle. Yeah, but like that's kind of my whole thing I have with this game, bro. Is like I don't understand it from a design perspective. I don't get it from a gameplay perspective at fucking all. Here's the thing. You know what the crazy thing is about Call of Duty? If you don't like the game having tac sprint, don't play it. Very simple. You all are not for there. Call of Duty's not holding a gun to your head being like, oh, if you don't like it, go play Battlefield. Go play Battlefield. Battlefield doesn't have tac sprint. Battlefield does not have tac sprint. Go play Battlefield. It's not that hard. I like tac sprint, right? Like, I get that some of you get annoyed with tac sprint. I get annoyed with tac sprint. I get caught in my tac sprint all the fucking time. But like, get better, right? Like, dude, it's hard. And I get that I'm saying like, yo, you all just suck with tac sprint, and I think a lot of you do, but I think there should be a setting in the game where you can turn it off. I understand that. Maybe I don't want to play with tac sprint one day. Maybe I just want to play like sprint ADS, sprint ADS, sprint ADS, sprint ADS, sprint ADS. I don't know, bruh. Like, I think if attack sprint becomes obsolete, everybody will run dexterity at least. If I need to just run dexterity to be able to like ADS doing all that shit, that's fine. I'm cool with that. Like if attack sprint is gone, but I can use dexterity, I'm okay with that. I could be okay with that. Like the other thing that I want to know is like, is there going to be a third slot for a knife where you can infinitely attack sprint? Like that is the one thing. If they have that, I'm cool with that. Like I'll be okay with that. I thought the original build of this game was going to be no attack sprint. Omni movement is still the way that it currently is without attack sprint with wall jumping, but you can also use the knife to get attack sprint speed. I would be happy as a clam with that. And you keep attack sprint and Warzone as default. Happy as fucking clam like that. I would be happy as a clam. You know, this game's gonna feel like BO4, a little bit faster pace, super fucking down. Warzone will still be Warzone, but if they're gonna have wall jumping on it, that's cool. That's cool. I'm totally for that. Like bet. Cool, right? This is not what I was expecting, and I think it's a fucking mistake. Other than that, I like the changes. I think it comes down, I gotta play it. I gotta play it, bro. I gotta play it and see if it's actually gonna be ass like that. Like if it is slow, we might not be playing it. I can't do another like slow COD, bro. Like Modern Warfare 2 like took years off my life for how fucking slow it was, and I just like I can't, bro. I'm a movement kid. I like that shit. I think it's fun. Like it adds a skill gap. That's fine. Like y'all can hate on me. That's cool, but I like that shit. I prove it I'm better. Like, bro, here's the thing. If you take out the skill gap in the game, are you going to make aim assist not as broken? Probably not. Aim assist is still going to be fucking broken as fuck. We all know it. Not a secret. Aim assist is going to be busted in this game. Especially with wall jumping. The DS4 kids are going to go crazy with this game. People are going to be hitting shit left and right. It's going to be nuts. But that's just my opinion. I gotta play it. I think that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play beta. You know, we're gonna do our thing, and then we'll kind of go from there. But as of right now, I'm gonna give it like a 6 out of 10. I think I'm at a 6 out of 10 right now for the launch. Prior to the game coming out, looking at it, I feeling like 5 to 6 out of 10. Maybe like even a 4. If the movement sucks, 4. Straight up. Right? Maybe Warzone will be good. They haven't really talked about the changes to Warzone. I don't even know if there's going to be a lot of changes to Warzone, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll kind of go from there. Oh my god. Chat, you guys ready for Fate Trigger, dude? Me and Speckle are going to play Fate Trigger. Baby, let me love you down. How's y'all day, man? What do you guys think? Let me know. What do you guys think? What's your biggest concerns? What do you like? I think zombies might be litty. Zombies might be litty. Who knows? There's so many ways to love you.